I find this very interesting.
Of the actual Trojan
of the actual
horse?
Trojan horse, which was told in the Aeneid, actually, by Virgil, right? And the idea was the Greeks had been like trying to take the city of Troy for like a decade at these like impregnable walls, and they couldn't do it. And Ulysses and the rest of the Greek army were like, we don't know what to do. So Minerva, the god of strategy and war, kind of like they get this idea from her, I guess, to actually try to use subterfuge and trickery to take over the city. So the idea is and this was sort of hatched by Ulysses, right, to put this horse together that would kind of be like a gift. So the idea was the Greeks just like pretended to leave, right? They deserted. They left behind one soldier and this horse. And the Trojans looked at it and they were like, what is going on here? And they brought in the soldier, and the soldier's like, look, they left. They're so sorry for all of the desecration and blood spill. This is their gift to you. It's, honoring Minerva. It's like this, trophy for you guys. Yeah. And there were actually people inside Troy, Cassandra, a prophet, as well as Laocoon, who was like a priest, who said, no, this is obviously a trick. This is obviously a trick. But they were like dispatched and ignored because the horse was like, it was just like so badass. So the Trojans were like, bringing it in the city. So they brought it in themselves. No blood spilled at all, right? In the middle of the night, of course, what you realize is the horse was packed with Greek soldiers, and they come out and they let the army in, which was like hiding behind an island. So this idea that like something could be so attractive that you really can't say no, even if you know what's inside of it, is it played in Bitcoin. So like in Bitcoin has this number go up technology, right? It is what we call it in sort of shorthand, NGU, right? But what people don't realize is that NGU is like the Trojan horse. Inside the Trojan horse is FGU, freedom go up technology. So dictators and rogue regimes and corporations are going to buy, mine, tax, accumulate this thing because it's the best performing financial asset in the world. What they don't realize, or they're going to have to ignore, is that they're also aiding and abetting this freedom technology, which allows individuals to be sovereign and eventually erodes their power. There's no question that rogue regimes and bad actors have already used and will continue to use Bitcoin.